All right, let me say hi. Hi. Thursday writing lesson. Okay, so today we'd like to do writing after reading. And so today during our reading lesson, we matched uppercase letters with lowercase letters, and now we are writing. So, what did you think about today's reading lesson? I mean, we have been reading a book, and today we did something different. Did you like it more than reading the book, or did you like it less than reading the book? You can go ahead and just say your answer out loud. Pretend I'm standing right in front of you. Did you like today's reading lesson where we matched upper and lowercase letters? Did you like it more than reading a book or less than reading a book? Think about it. So I can't actually hear your responses if you liked it more or less. So I can't write a sentence about that because it's a group sentence. But we can agree that we did something different. So we can write a sentence about that because all my learners out there inside your computer, we can agree that we did do something different, right? So you want to get your sentence in your brain before you get it on the paper. And you really don't want to change it because then your mind starts getting all confused when you go to write and it can get kind of wonky. As you get a little older, you can change it in your mind because you already know how to write so well that it won't confuse you. But when you're younger, you have to get your sentence in your mind, good in your mind, and then get it on the paper without changing it. So our sentence is, we did something different. Okay, so we could probably do we because we've written it a lot, but it's W, down, up, and then it's we, so you hear the E, and E is over, around, and we're going to do a 2-finger space. We did. Did is a great word because you can hear all the sounds. Did. So, did. We always go back and reread. We did. What are we ready for? We're ready for a 2-finger space. We did something. Now, something's a big word. Anytime you have a word that's a big word, you want to clap it because you got to break it into parts. And then you have to make those parts easy to hear and write. So, again, I can't clap because I'm holding a phone, but I can tap. Something. Something. So the 2 parts that we heard when we tapped is something. But it's one word, so we don't put any spaces in there. So, what do you hear at the beginning? Some. And I know there's an E there, so I'm going to put it in. If you don't hear the E at your age, it's okay. Just put the sound you hear. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I have some, and now I need to write thing. Is a blend of 2 letters. Do you know what letters come together to make TH? And then we've learned this before, but I don't know if you remember, ing is almost always ing. So we have something. So if we go back and reread, we have, we did something. Do you remember what our next word is? It's different. And it's a big word, so it needs to be clapped. And the word is actually different. Different is the actual word, different. But usually we're talking so fast we say different. But because the word is actually different, we're going to clap the correct way so you learn the right way. So, different. So there's actually 3 parts when you say the word right. Different. So we're going to write the 3 parts. So in the beginning you hear D, I, diff. And there's actually 2 F's. But you can hear those sounds, diff. And then we have is an E and an R that come together and make the sound. And that isn't a lot of words. So we have diff, and then the last part that we clapped, different, is ent. Na. Ent. Okay, that was a challenging word. That is a word that you really need to say it, and you need to say it slowly because you can feel the sounds just as good as you can hear the sounds. I could feel the N in my mouth before I could hear the N. Different. If you're saying that out loud, you feel your tongue go to the top of your mouth to produce this. But if you're listening, you can barely hear it. So until you get to be a little older, you should really say the words out loud. Different. That's a big word, and you did a great job. And we put a period. And when we're done, we always reread. It's good for your reading, good for your writing, good for a check. Okay, my phone's a little wonky. Okay. We did something different. That was a good sentence. You did a lot of good work in that sentence. All right, that completes your writing, and you go on and have a great Thursday.